A Quincy man convicted in a September shooting could get a limited release now to visit his mother. 21-year-old Knaff II pleaded guilty on Monday to 2 charges of aggravated discharge of a firearm. Knaff's mother recently suffered a severe stroke and is in critical condition. A judge ruled in favor of Knaff's motion and set the conditions for his release to 1 hour with police transportation to and from the hospital. The visit also depends on his mother being well enough to receive visitors.